I do this. And I bet you do too, but you're all too afraid to admit it. But it's who you are, and who you are is amazing. I think we could all use a little more self-confidence in ourselves. Personally, I love my personality. I know it might sound stupid or cliche, but I love who I am, and I'm proud of that. But don't think that means I'm me all the time and unapologetic about it. I get plenty nervous around certain people and don't act my full personality, but that's okay. It's okay to be nervous. Yes, I would love to be unapologetic about myself all the time, but I'm not, and I will probably make a video about that sometime in the future. But this video isn't about me, it's about you. Speaking of you, you're amazing. Never ever doubt that. Let's keep talking about you. Your personality, your deep dark secrets, and your emotions. Oh crud, you can't talk. Well then, I'll talk about you. You matter, you are somebody, you are unique, you are special, you are amazing, and you don't need to be anybody else. All the time we're told to be ourselves, and quite honestly, I think a handful of us don't even know who we are. That's okay, don't worry. Figuring yourself out is a long process and it's quite hard to explain, but it's the greatest when you do. And when you do, I'm sure you'll know it. Change is okay, and when you know who you are, it's okay to change. If you're not happy with the person you are, improve. And you're probably thinking, what if no one likes the new me? Well, they don't need to be around you then. You are special, and if someone doesn't like you, for you, they don't need you and you don't need them. It's hard, but don't let anyone else keep you down. Change is so incredibly tricky. When you make little changes, it might not be enough impact to get you where you want to be, but if you make too big of a change, it can often be weird for other people. So once change starts, make sure you keep it under control. Make sure you stay at that driving wheel of the car and you don't hit anybody else, okay? Most people dislike or are afraid of change. So if you're coming to school every day like a different person, like maybe you're like super quirky one day and the next day you're like a popular cheerleader, no one's going to understand what you're doing. I'm not saying that don't change, but I'm saying to keep it under control. Keep in mind when you are changing that you're not changing into a different person, you're changing to improve who you are already. So when you're changing to be a better you, it's kind of like you're being the next book in a series, not a totally different book. If you don't like who you are, be who you want to be. There is no one out there stopping you, but wait, that's kind of like what I just said. When trying to be your best self, don't wait for the time to come. When you want to become who you want to be, no one's gonna come up to you and be like, here's your best life, come take it. You have to go out there and literally just decide, I'm going to be my best self. No one tells you to be your best self. No one hands you the life of your dreams. You have to go out there and make it for yourself. So if you want what you want, decide right now that you're going to go get it. And things will start to change when you start to change them. It's when we want something that we want, sometimes we'll trick our minds into thinking that sometime down the line it's just gonna come to us, but it doesn't. And to decide that you're going to be your best self, literally sit here, close your eyes, say to yourself, I'm going to be the best me. You don't have to close your eyes, that might be weird if someone's like around you and you just tell yourself that, but just think it. Just be like, I saw this video today, so I'm gonna be my best self. And if you know anybody else who's sitting around waiting to be the best, and if you know anyone else who's sitting around waiting to be their best self, go tell them right now, you're going to be better, you're going to be amazing, you are going to make the life of your dreams, consciously creating it. And once you tell them that, tell them there's no going back once you start. I mean, there is going back, you can go back if you want. I feel like I've just like driven a car in the middle of nowhere and I don't know where to go from here. So we're just gonna move on to the next bullet point. And guess what? When you finally are who you want to be, the world says it's not okay. They're like, be yourself. And then they're like, not like that. And to all your haters, they can go to Target, buy a vacuum, and suck it. Oh my god, I wanted to say that so bad. I feel like that's kind of inappropriate, but I'm gonna keep it in. I wanted to say it really bad. Now I've said everything I needed to say, I feel obligated to say. If you if you found value in this video, leave a like. If you found this video helpful, leave a like. Do you want more content like this? Yes, no, maybe so, comment below. My name is Rhyan Arietta, and that's a wrap.